Daniel, what do you want to test the density of? What is that? It is a rock. Do you think it's going to sink or float? Oh, did it sink or float? Did it sink or float? It sinks. Poor Rocky. It sank to the bottom. The rock sinks, Daniel. It's very dense. It sinks. Can you put which one says sinks? Sink. Yes. Put the rock over there where it says it sinks. Brandon, what are you going to test the density of? What is that? It's a ball. It's a ping pong ball. Does it sink or float? Brandon, does it sink or float? Look. It floats. Good. Floats. So we're going to put ping pong ball under float. Where's the picture for float? Brandon, show me float. Show me float on here. Float. Float. Show me float. On your page. Where's float? Float. Put it on float. Float. No, that sinks. Float. Float. What are you going to pick? What do you want to test the density of? Pick one. Pick one. Good. What is this? It's a spoon. Put it in the water. Drop it. Let go. Let go. Good. Does it sink or float, Chuck? It sinks. It sinks. It went to the bottom.
Yes, it did. All right, sit down.
Chuck, here.
Yeah, see, it did. Yeah, okay, now sit back down. Oh, it did sink.
Chuck.
Yeah, sit down. Brandon.
Here, take the spoon. Take the picture of the spoon and put it under sinks. It sinks just like the rock did. It sinks. Here's what we have left. Soap, cup, sponge, penny, paper clip, and pencil. Which one do you want to do?
All
right. Do you think that the sponge will sink or float? What do you think? What? It is a sponge. Do you think it will sink or float? Float? Okay, put it in and see. You were right. It's floating. Very good. So let's put the picture of the sponge under float. Float. The sponge floats. Put it on there. No, not in the water. Put it on your paper. On the side that says float. Which one says float? Does this say float? There you go. All right, Ashley, we have a cup, soap, pencil, penny, and paper clip. Okay, do you think the soap is going to sink or float? You think it'll sink? Okay, put it in. Whoa, look, you were right. It sinks. It goes right to the bottom. It sinks, which is kind of funny because I always thought soap was supposed to float. All right, here's your picture of soap. Put it on the side that says sink. Sink. Cassie, which one do you want to test? Which one? What is that? A penny. Do you think it's going to sink or float? You think it's going to float? Put it in the water and see. Uh-oh. What did it do? It sinks. Yes, the penny sinks to the bottom. So here's your penny picture. Cassie, which side says sinks? Sinks. 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 Good. You can do the last two since Trent's not here today. We have to do a cup and a paper clip. Do you think the cup will sink or float? Do you think it will sink or float? You think it will sink? Put it in and see. What's it do? It floats. Yes, it does. So we're going to put the picture of the cup on the side that says float. Oh, you know what? We have 3 more to do. I see that. Seth, put the picture on the side that says float, please. Float. Put it on there where it says float. Good job. And then we have a pencil. Ryan, do you think the pencil will sink or float? Do you think it's going to sink or float? What did it do? Did it sink or float? Oh, it's not sinking. It's floating. It's staying on the top. And Ashley, do you think the paper clip will sink or float? Do you think it will sink or float? You think it will float? Put it in there and let's see. Put it in. Oh, the paper clip sinks. The paper clip sinks and the pencil floats.